Here's Can't You Hear Me Calling in the D chord shape. Here it is a little slower, if I can play it right. Hi, this is a second video of 3 videos I'm doing on the song called Can't You Hear Me Calling by Bill Monroe. First recorded with Bill and Mac Wiseman in 1949. And I'm doing it in the shapes of G, D, and E. And the idea is here's not only there's a lot of fruit in these different chord shapes, and the things you learn in what I'm doing actually can be translated maybe to different songs. But also, not everyone can sing in this song in the key of G, and it helps you. So if you're not singing in G, you have to go lower, for example. What do you do? Well, you could try D, so that hence the D shape, or you could try E, and so I'm trying the E shape, or F. Sometimes if you're singing with women, they'll sometimes sing the song even higher. So my wife actually sings a song in the key of A, so it's easy to capo up, play out a G shape, but so I'll sometimes do is I'll capo to 5 and play out of E. Anywho, so you'll notice there's a lot of cross picking, and my cross picking isn't 100% clean, but I think you get what I'm trying to do. And you'll notice that I'm alternating when I cross pick. I don't do the down down up. So for example, so that's the down down up, or down up down rather, down up down. So I go down up down. Now I got to cross over. I got to hit now this note, but I got to cross over these 2 strings. So okay, so there's a lot of cross picking in the song, and you notice when I go to the 4 chord, so the chord form that I'm using here is the A shape. Here down to D, okay, and I talk about this in the major chord forms video, but I'm letting that D note ring open, and there's two D's in this note. What note is that? That's an F sharp. That's the 3 of the 1 chord, but I'm playing this on the 4 chord, and that's the melody note. Sweetheart of mine, can't you hear me that note because that's what harmony that Bill sang, which is very interesting. That's actually a that's a G major 7th chord. So he's not singing the G note. That's what you would maybe normally sing if the melody goes to a D and you're in the 4 chord or a G chord. Then the tenor normally sings, you know, the G above that note, above the D melody note, and you get that chord. What Bill does, you could also go and get that with your voices, but what Bill does, he hits right in between. He hits the major 7th. So that's what I do in the break. Okay. So how does this? Let's go over this song then. So from the beginning, I start with a G or a D run. Okay, and this is I'm using my rest strokes, doing all down. Now you don't have to do this. You can start it in a different way, but I'm hoping to motivate people to learn that run. And if you listen to Tony Rice when he recorded or did his break to Blue Railroad Train, you know, he starts off like that, and I think a lot of people missed that point that he's doing that run. He's doing all with all downstrokes. So it's kind of cool. So I stole it from Tony, and I'm going to slide too. And this is that's the chord form I'm using. But so slide down, 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 and then I go up. So these are all downs up to this when I'm hitting the roll. Down. Slide, that's a grace note, so you pick and slide at the same time. Okay, and then this little run after that. Thing in D. And I'm going to kind of drone off that. Oh, that's what I'm doing. Okay, let me slow that down. Line, I'm going to hit this double stop, same one I'm playing for the roll, and I'm going to slide down on my 3rd finger to the 7th fret and play that chord. Same roll, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. So let's play it up to that point. I can play it. doing here is kind of a blues, following the blues scale. So this is a standard lick that I'll do in G. But I'm going to start here. So this is a so that's the 5 of the D, and then this is the flatted 7th of the D. I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to go to a flatted 5 and the 7th. So to find that, kind of a trick is play your 4 chord, the G chord, just play those top notes, and then move that up a fret. So, and I'm gonna go slide like that to the essentially a 4 chord. So it's and then hold on. There it is. So that's all part of the sliding blues scale for D. And I'm putting double stops in there. So in context. That D run to the G chord. No. So that's kind of a standard Tony run, but in D, you know, you recognize this in G. Standard Tony tag, but here it is in D, just move it up a string. And again, this is all part of the blues scale. So slide on the 6th string to the A, because I'm in the 5. Part you can do all downs, or you can pick those strings. Sometimes gives it a little bit a bit more strength to play those down. Sometimes it's hard for me to play it slow. In D, next up, E.